We'll take it.
Joining us now to review some of the headlines of today's newspapers from around the world is Arise News analyst, great Malabite, Emmanuel Ifeni. Ifeni, good morning.
Good morning.
It's Friday.
Good morning, Ruben. You don't hustle for Black Friday anymore. You have moved to higher grounds and bigger things. Just say so.
No, but we used to get things cheap.
Hey, you don't need cheap things anymore. Good morning, Rufai.
What is that? What is
You don't need cheap things anymore. You have moved to higher ground, Joe. Let's start the review with this day, Nigeria's newspaper of record. Now, the lead story, Olanipekun, appeal court can't correct clerical errors in Kano Guber judgment. Tension as NNPP APC hold rally tomorrow. Court reverses Nasarawa governor's sack. Well, the controversy from the appeal court on the Kano governorship election case, well, still raising dust, as it were. And senior advocate of Nigeria, Wale Olanipekun, giving some lecture to those who are the appeal court, who think you can bring the paper back, who amend it and send back to you. He said, no, not so. It has left your shores. And it's only the Supreme Court that can do something about whether it is clerical, whether it is typographical, whether it is doctored. Well, we'll not leave that to the jurists at the apex court to deal with. Now, the situation in Kano tense, and, well, I think the leaders of both political parties must ensure that they don't throw Kano into a serious crisis. But this is the problem we're now having in our hands. We've been celebrating that, well, our politicians, they don't resort to self-help. When they are not satisfied with the election, they go to court. After all, it's become a sing-song. Go to court if you are not satisfied. But now, the courts seem to be disappointing some of these politicians. But I think the police should be on their toes in the Kano situation so that we don't have a breakback that will degenerate into fisticuff and degenerate into anarchy. In Kano. Kano is a major state with huge population, and I just hope all those who should do something know what they should do so that we don't have problems in our hands. After all, there's still the Supreme Court to look into this matter. Whatever each party feels about the CTC, certified true copy, that perhaps is not certified, as it were. Now, we move over to the leadership newspaper, Appeal Court. NNPP wants justice's probe over verdict, while the Vanguard newspaper has a different story altogether as lead. NBS report, Nigeria Bureau of Statistics. Families spend more as inflation persists. Yes, record 3.3% rise in Q2 of 2023. Families shifted towards recurrent rather than savings and investment, ex-CIS boss. Well, they used to say, save for the rainy day, save for the rainy day. Rufai, the rainy day is here.
Yes, sir.
And it's raining hardship on the populace. So, no responsible father will tell the children, I'm saving when hunger is biting. So, families now spending all they have to keep the family afloat. We just hope that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who has promised to change the narrative of economy that has been bruised and battered by the previous administration. According to Noribadu, now Soludo has also, Governor Chukuma Soludo has also joined the sing-song. But I thought he was part of the advisory team of the Buhari government. So why did he not speak out then? When the lives of Governor Baseki went to the rooftop to shout, they are printing money, they are printing money. He was criticized and vilified then, but now we know better and we know the state of the economy. So, Governor Soludo, well, this your cry is coming a bit late, if I may just say so. Blueprint newspaper, yes, Sule wins appeal, joins Otu Mba alias Omolu for Supreme Court battle. Yes, Governor Sule of Nasarawa State, he got some respite yesterday at the appeal court that upturned the verdict of the election tribunal in Nasarawa State that removed him and declared the PDP candidate as winner. Well, himself and the PDP candidate, I'm sure they have another date at the Supreme Court where the final verdict will be given. New Telegraph newspaper, CTA of obstacle polls. CTA captures security agencies, political parties on vote buying, urges INEC to probe infractions. Yes, the off-cycle elections in 3 states, Bayelsa, Imo, and Kogi, well, 3 states, so much infractions. As we have heard, a lot of complaints from the candidates who lost, and of course, journalists and observers who saw it all happen. So we just hope somebody somewhere will probe those infractions. Now, if we just look at the Punch newspaper, and the NMPCL, end fuel import, December 2024, projects 4.5 trillion naira as revenue. Now, if we just take one foreign newspaper quickly, one foreign newspaper, Financial Times. Sunak under pressure as net migration reaches record. Of course, even Swela Broberman, who has been removed as Home Secretary, is still holding Sunak responsible, so that Britain has reached a situation where what is happening is like a slap in the face of those who voted for Brexit in order to take control of their borders. But as it seems now, they don't seem to be in control of their borders.
Well, Swela Braverman again taking a pound of flesh. You recall that after she was removed as Home Secretary, she had written a piece complaining about how Sunak has not been keeping election promises with regard to immigration policies. But the bigger news, I think, is what happened in the Netherlands yesterday, where Geert Wilders, his party, the Freedom Party, the PPV, won the majority of seats, 37 seats, out of the 150 seats in the Dutch parliament. And the fear is that Wilders is a far-right politician, hard-right politician. He wants to ban mosques, he wants to ban the Quran, he wants to pull Netherlands out of the EU, creating an exit. He also wants to cut immigration to zero. So you may not be able to go to the Netherlands again. But will he become prime minister? We do not know. Because with 7 of the seats on his side, he will still have to form coalition. Yeah. And the other coalition political parties had said previously they will not work with him. Should they change their mind, he will become prime minister. Well,
the coalition will temper his views and actions, I believe.
Maybe. Anyway, thank you very much, Emmanuel.